What's going on, YouTube? OCD for EDC here. What I got for your face balls today. We are checking out a little light. We got hit up by this company. They said, hey, do you want to take a look at this light? I told Molly, yeah, I don't know. We'll take a look at it. But I went and checked out the listing. I'm going to throw a link up to it in the description. So go and check it out if you guys are interested. But this is the light. This is the Brinyte XP22 Scorpion dual head gun light. With this thing, you're going to have double barrel vision. You know the deal. So after I saw it and I saw the form factor, I mean, I've got lots of weapon lights, but this one's different. And so I said, heck yeah, I want to check that thing out. So send it over and let's just get right into this. Today, little unboxing knife, the Benchmade 943. Boom. Cut the tape. Let's see what it is. Actually, before we get in here, so there is a QR code on the back to find out more. Brinyte technology. It is made in China, but packaging is quite nice. Nice structured box there, as Floss would say. Giggity. Well, let's pull it out. Okay, there you go. That's the Brinyte XP22 Scorpion. Feels nice. All aluminum construction. I'm guessing it's probably 6061 T6 aluminum, I'm assuming. And it is black anodized. We've got a button on the back here. Looks like, yep, spring-loaded pick rail mount with an insert. So that's cool. Oh, and I did read, so that there is for a magnetic charger, which I'm assuming the charge cable. Okay, yep, there we go. We got a charge cable, and we have some books and shit. Pluck them and file them. You know the deal. So let's, just going to throw this packaging back together quick. Throw that off to the side. Let's take a gander. Okay, so pretty long cable. It looks to be a proprietary magnetic charger, which, you know, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's nice and convenient on one level, but then the other level is you got to have this cable with you, so that's kind of a bummer. It would be cool if it had the magnetic charging plus like a Type C. Okay, so there you go. Got a little red light. I'm just going out on a limb and saying that the red light goes green or shuts off when it's done charging. I'll look at the book and figure out how many, you know, what the run times are and that kind of stuff. But let's pull that off. Let's see if we got any charge in here. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So double barrel emitters. So let's see if we can figure out the interface here. So if you press on once, press off. My guess is there's probably a momentary. Generally, the weapon lights have momentary. So if I press and hold, it's on. And then when I let go, yes, it shuts off. So it does have a momentary switch as well. So on, off, press and hold, momentary off. And what if I double press? Oh, okay. So strobe function. And then single press to get it off. And then it goes right back to the on. So what if I double press from it being on? Okay, it just goes off. Or back to strobe. So, okay. So it looks like that's it. You just have a simple on-off or a momentary on or the strobe feature. So there you go. Otherwise, I like how slim it is through here. It's going to mount well on a pick rail. Now, this is certainly for a long gun or a long pew. Not a short one. And, you know, I think that's pretty cool. I like, you know, because this could be top or bottom mounted. So if you've got like a, you know, a handguard that's got top or bottom rail, or, you know, you could mount it on the side too. The button could be easy to grab or press from any location. You can see the spring under there, but it's nice. You know, it's going to be good for right or left hand. So that part works out well. You know, all in all, I think it's a pretty good little light here. And double barrel emitters. It's just an interesting form factor, right? Like I have not seen a light like this before. So when I saw the form factor of it, I was pumped on that. But let's see what this looks like on a little long pew. Get this out of the way real quick. Here is my 1022. She is clear, no mag, safety's on. We have a clear weapon here. And this is a Ruger 1022 with an Archangel kit. So it does have top and bottom pick rails on this kind of faux handguard here. Now, one thing we do have this piece out here. This might interfere with the light slightly, but I'm not too worried about it. But let's see how it looks on here. Oh, yeah, that fits well. Definitely going to clear under my optic. So, that's why I was saying the height on this is going to be great. That part is nice for sure. And it's real easy to move this thing around, and then you can tighten this up. Perfect. Yeah, so this piece right up here might interfere with that light a little bit, but I don't think it'll be that big of an ordeal. It looks pretty decent on the pew there. And, like I said, the optic's definitely going to, or the light's not going to interfere whatsoever with the line of sight through the optic. So that part's perfect. And, now I think the deal here is I'll look up some specs on this. And then we're going to take this thing outside and try it out at night and see what kind of beam this thing throws, and maybe even see if we can catch a little vermin out here on the farm. You know what I mean? Gotta go see if we can run down some marmots. All right, I'll be back.
All right, so I'm out here on my property. I've got a light strapped to the old pew here, and we're going to see how the old Brinyte works here in just a moment. Once I get my optic turned on here. There we go. Now, just in case we see some vermin. Okay, let's take a gander. I'm walking over here by kind of a heavily wooded area. And we're just going to see what we see. All right, here comes the light. Let's see how good it is. Boom. Look at that. That's not bad. I was hopeful that maybe we'd see some eyes, and so I mounted the camera down here on the old pick rail just to see what we see here. So that bush out there, that's probably, I don't know, 150, 200 yards away, something like that. But let's see if we get any eyes looking back at us here. So the old double barrel light here is definitely doing the trick. And here, I'll just show you since we got it out here. There's off, on, and then we can do momentary on. So I'm pressing and holding the button. I let off and the light shuts off. But then if I double press from off position, it strobes. So there you go. Fast strobe. Now, I'm not seeing any vermin looking back at me, which is unfortunate. I was hopeful for, a possum or a trash panda or something, but let's go check a different area. All right, so we got some eyes over there. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. Right there, we got a possum. Got him. The Brinyte worked well. I don't know how that looked on video, but we'll get this edited and put up. One possum down, just taking care of business out here on the farm, you know what I mean? So the old Ruger 1022 comes through in a clutch again. There you go. There is one dispatched possum.
All right. Well, you guys just watched. Let me make sure. Yes, we're clear again. No mag. Safety's on. So you guys just watched a little, going out and holding down the farm. You know what I mean? So hopefully you'll have to leave in the comments what you think about this kind of a video. One of the nice things here is you can definitely charge this thing while it's mounted. So that part works well. Like I said, the one downside here is you got to have this proprietary cable. But this is 900 milliamp hours. I did read the manual. The functions that I showed off were all the functions. So it is 400 lumens, 900 milliamp hours. It's going to run for 70 minutes on the standard light mode, around 100 minutes for the strobe. And I don't know who would want to have the strobe on for 100 minutes, but if you did, I guess that's what you're going to get for expected runtime. Takes around 2.5 hours to charge. All in all, it's a pretty light package. It weighs right at 100 grams. I like that it goes underneath the optic mounted on top. It does look kind of cool. The magnetic charging is nice, but it is a proprietary cable, so it is what it is. That's just the way, nature of the beast there. But all in all, I think it's a cool light. There's not too many people. Everybody's kind of focusing on, pistol lights. And I think it's kind of cool that they did something different here and did something, that's really meant for a long pew. And this light, yes, you could mount it on, some pistols are going to have a pick rail long enough to do this, but it's, in my opinion, this is really meant for a long gun. But all in all, I think it's a really nice package. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys got to see it in action. Hopefully that video turned out okay, and go check out the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.